Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Happy Easter Sunday, actually, to a lot of you. Welcome. All right. Happy Sunday to everyone. Once again, let's get started today. We're doing a flight out of Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, and we're going to head down to Austin in the X-Crafts Embraer 175. How about that? Let's get this popped over here. Gotta love being live. Get to do everything on the fly. There's that airplane right there. There it is. Hey, Big Jake 18. How you doing, buddy? I can't see anything in here. It's dark. All right, cool. First things first, we need to get everything going here with our sim brief. So let's do that first, actually. Let's go ahead and pop over to the dispatch system. Log in, all be well. All right, fantastic stuff. All right, create new flight. That's what we want. We're going to be ENY for Envoy today. We'll do flight 711. We're going to be departing Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. We'll be going to Austin Bergstrom International Airport. Hey, Ty the Gamer. How you doing today? Hello, hello. Airframe is going to be the Embraer 175, so an E175. Let's go ahead and choose that one. Evil's now, man, yes. iRacing returns this week. We follow the real NASCAR schedule, so obviously everybody's off this week for everything. So they want us departing the runway 31 left and arriving 35 left. Okay, that makes sense. We'll see the weather here in a minute. Doing the jets before departure, Windoo intersection, and the Susie 1 arrival into Austin. That's pretty easy. And we're doing the X175, so we're going to generate OFP here. I'll hit yes for that. And we're going to download the actual we're going to download the actual flight plan so we can import it into the FMS, the default FMS, which is so great, so great. So great, so great. Hey, Brian, how you doing today? Hello, everyone. All right, so there that is. They want us at flight level 280, departing out of Austin, going to Dallas-Fort Worth. Now, I know it's a pretty quick trip. There's probably no reason to go up to flight level 280. We might step it down a little bit. We might go to flight level 260, but I don't know. Maybe we can probably make 280. Let's see what we got. Airtime 36 minutes today. Block fuel is going to be 8,727. Blah, 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 blah. Jasper Windy, Susie 1. Looks good. Optimal flight plan level. And here's all the information we want. Now, down here's what I want. A X-Plane FMS. I'm going to download that guy. And there it is. And let me swap over that really fast. Won't take very long. I just need to drop that into the actual folder. So let me do that real fast here. Come on, people. Downloads. We got that FMS. And I'm going to go to my X-Plane folder and drop it in there. Resources. I thought that's what it was. Can't remember now. Output. That's what it is. FMS plans. I'll drop it in there. And then all will be well. So we're doing that right now. How about all that? Hey, what's going on, Mason? Welcome, welcome. The Crafter Animations, I'm doing well today, man. How are you? A little wait, okay, there it is right there. It finally went in there. Yay! Let's pop back into the game. And we can get everything pretty much all set to go here. As you can see, it's the X-Crafts 175, Embraer 175. We've done this on the channel before. We're sitting here on the ramp, basking in the sun in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. Very, very beautiful day here in Dallas. Let's have a look at the weather really quick, if I can pop that up. And you'll be able to see it. Winds are 330 with about 18, gusting to 24. We've got no precipitation, few clouds at 3,200 feet. We've got good visibility. We've got sky cover. There it is, 3,200 and 25,000 feet today. Upper air, winds aloft. Remember, 280 is going to be where we're flying up here, so about 263 at 5.2. So that's the the idea behind that. So let's hop up in the airplane and let's get her started. Let's do our flows first, and then after the flows, we'll continue on with everything else. Turn our batteries on. Turn the true essential powers on. We're going to turn the electrics on to auto. Turn those avionics on. Remember, it's a dark cockpit. We want to have that. Stereo light, doesn't matter. Turn the fasten seatbelt signs on. They're on auto. Turn all these guys on to on. Fuel cross feeds on off. Nope. Yeah, off. APU control. We'll go ahead and fire that baby up with the start. You can hear it firing up now. Windshield wipers are off. We'll go nav on. Cockpit lights as required. Cabin pressurization we're not worried about. Auto. We want our hydraulics to be turned on. And windshield heating will come on. And engine, nope. Wing ice protection. No, we don't need any of that today. We'll turn the angle of attack heat on for those probes. And we're going to switch this baby over to APU. And turn those packs on and turn the bleeds on. All right, fantastic. Passenger oxygen's on auto, and the airplane is coming to life ever so slightly. Kill the caution light. Let's go ahead and look at the checklist and do safety and power on. Maintenance status was checked. GPU's out. BAT 1, BAT 2 is on. Well, yeah. This is the way I do it. Fuel pumps are on. Windshield wipers are off. Hydraulic system pumps are on. Landing gear lever is down. There it is. Power plant start-stop switches are off. Speed brake lever is fully forward, right there. Thrust levers are idle. Let's make sure that they're working. Yep, they're at idle. BAT 1, BAT 2 is on. Avionics on. APU gen is what we're waiting on now, which it should just automatically pop up here. There it is right there. So we have APU gen on. Electrical power, air conditioning is established. Yes, we have all that over there. Fantastic. So we're good there. Now we need to put some fuel into the airplane. That's what's going to be. Keep in mind, guys, that when I first start this flight and we're getting out of Dallas today, once we get up to cruise, I'll be able to talk to you more than I can right now. Right now, I just got a lot of stuff going on trying to get all this stuff done. So in sim brief, we want to look at this information here. Weights, fuel's 8.7, so 8,700. Let's go ahead and do that if it will let me. I love it when it does that. It's like, no, I don't want to go back into X-Plane. It's like, all right, thank you. So 8,700 feet. Let's go to aircraft, weight and fuel. We'll do 8,700 for the amount feet of pounds. And what was the payload on that guy? That payload was takeoff weight. It's going to be 67.5. So 67.5 we want. Total down at the bottom. 67.5. We gonna get that close to it right there. 67.5. So 67,521 pounds. Airplane is loaded. Fantastic. That's good news for us. Let's put this thing away. We don't need that guy out. Displays are all on. Boy, haven't been in this thing in a while. Let's do it again here. All right, save load, arrival, flight plan, status, departure, all that good stuff. Status, I really do want to see that. I guess it automatically has our position. Yep. Nav radios and nav sources. Okay, that's all good stuff. Index. Let's do flight plan. Let's just go ahead and load it. I thought there was a thing, but I guess not. It's pretty automated stuff. Flight plan not loaded. Yeah, I know. We need to load the flight plan, and we're going to be doing Austin right there. There it is there. Click it. Route stored. I think we hit execute. I can't remember 100% here. Let's see. Flight plan. There it is. Oh, flight plan not loaded. I hit execute on that. There it is. There we go. So Dallas, Fort Worth to Jasper. There's the top. There's Windoo, Solo, and then into the Susie arrival. Let's look through that. Oh, next page. Nope, that's it. Okay, that's pretty simplistic because we don't have anything else. I thought it would have the ILS 3-4 left approach in there, but I guess not. So let's go back to here and look at arrival. Well, actually, we need to do... This is so weird. Coming back from an actual FMS to this is pretty crazy. Let's do DFW. It just seems like I didn't do this the other day. All right, select a runway. Oh yeah, runway. Well, we're not worried about that. We already have that in there. They said 3-1 left is what they said, right? Pretty sure it's what they wanted us to do. Let's see if they'll let us. 3-1 left. Sid, we already said which one we were gonna. So see, all that's already in there. Yeah, see, we already have that to Jaspa direct. If we look at the navigation here, wow, that's a lot of crap. We can turn all that stuff away. Don't need any of that on. Map range can come out. That's 80. That doesn't seem right. That does not seem right to me. What do I know? I mean, execute the flight plan has already been done. Very strange stuff. This FMS is a little wonky, I've got to say. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit the, I think it's a init button, and that removes the flight plan. Yes, it does. Okay, we're going to do that. And I'm going to reload it again because I don't trust it. I simply just don't trust this thing. Let's hit it. Execute. Back to the index. Come on. Okay, it's done. There's the flight plan in there once again. Okay, I think that's good enough for us. It's just so strange. Sid edit, star edit, whatever. That thing is not legit at all. All right, let's go ahead, and it's so strange to go from the MD-80 that is so particular about that stuff to this. And it's just like, okay. Let's do before start checklist. Fuel quantity is verified. We already put that in there. There it is right there, 8,782. Altimeters, that's what we need. We need to actually know what the weather is doing. And in fact, I'm going to move this over here so I can actually read it a little bit better. No, make you that. There we go. So I can still see you guys. All right, let's go up here to the information we need. Weather is showing Houston. Why? No, that's not what we want. Sometimes this stuff doesn't. There it is right there. Departure is showing altimeter 3014. So let's do that. 3014. 2, 3, 4. Oh, there it was right there. And that is set. Passenger signs are on. Departure review is complete. Doors and windows are closed. Red beacon. We can go ahead and turn that baby on. There it is. Parking brake is set. Before start checklist is complete. All right, we'll do an engine start here in a minute. AC power, auto, true is gonna be on, APU start. We already did all that stuff. Bleed air. Displays are on, auto. Yeah, I forgot how simplistic this airplane is. It is really simple to start. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's turn these ignitions on and we'll start. Other way. Gotta hold it down for 5 seconds. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything, does it? Boy, this thing. There it goes. It's doing something now. There's that ITT rising. All right. And we can close that guy. We'll leave that on auto for now. And what really is sucky is that I cannot get this to work. This is the reason why we're starting the engines here, is because this menu I can't get to work. Ground objects, GPU, pushback. Nope, nothing. So I don't. Oh, now it's doing it. Pushback. Now it works. It was not working earlier today. I was like, what do I got to do? All right, that's fine. Well, now we know. Let's just go ahead and push back out of here. Release the parking brake. I'm glad it's working now. That's kind of cool. Straight push, 40 meters, accept. Yeah, it'll just do a straight push.
Understand straight pushback.
You got it.
40 meters.
Confirmed.
Roger. Thanks.
Yep, parking brake's released.
Pushback will begin shortly.
All right, fantastic. Okay, we'll start shortly. When are they going to release? Besides never. Well, let's get everything up here. I'll set up. Flight director's going to come on. Autopilot. We're not worried about that guy. VNav, all that stuff. We're going to go to nav mode. Now, see what really sucks is I just don't understand. I guess it's going to go to the right spot, but we need to put FMS on that guy. Are we not leaving today? Maybe they have like a realistic wait time for the pushback down there. Well, we already started the right engine because I thought we were going to have to power back out of here because that plug-in wasn't working. All right, are we ever getting out of here today? It's not looking like it, is it? Like I said, I've been having issues with this plugin. So we'll see what they do. We will see what they do. Happy Easter to you. Hello, everyone. Dun, 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 dun. Amtrak, yeah, the guy's voice. Okay, are we ever gonna push, or this is not gonna happen today? Oh, you have to hit acknowledged. Forgive me. It's the first time I've ever used that pushback plugin. It's never worked before for me. All right, cool. So we are pushing back. Let's go ahead and start engine 1. Hold it for 5 seconds. It insta comes to life. It's pretty crazy. All right, there it is. We'll close that. Okay,
Pushback complete.
That's the pushback.
We will disconnect now.
I guess 40
Have
meters
a great
was
flight.
Yep, you too. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's pull out the parking brake here. Oh my, oh my. Let's look at, oh, lock that cockpit door there. Let's set. All right. I mean, it's really difficult with the navigation, like how far away that is. If we look at the flight plan, it doesn't even tell us like the distance. And that really sucks because when we look at the navigation chart here and I'm looking to zoom in and out, I mean, 80 is the range out as far as you can go. So is Jasper like straight out 80 miles? That is a real problem, in my opinion. That's terrible. We'll find out, won't we? Soon enough. I mean, it is basically 180 down to Jasper, so that makes sense. I say we just roll with it. What do you do? All right, let's go to the checklist and we'll do after start check. Flight controls. Let's do that now. Systems, flight controls. There they are. We'll turn this guy on and close that little guy. And we'll see if it verifies on. Yep, there it is. Right, forward, back, and neutral. We want to have a pitch trim of about 2. There we go, set. Takeoff data is verified. V speeds are going to be, we have to look that up, and we're going to be, what was it, 67,000 pounds, I think is what it was. Aircraft weight and fuel shows us a 67,425. Yes. Let's close this guy and open up our charts. I know I still have it in here. There it is right there. Open this manual up. Go to page 60. All right. We want 67,000 feet. No, I want page 60. Thank you. It's like, you want that one? No, I want this one. Flaps 2. There it is right there. Weight 62.7 right around here. 62.8 is going to work for us. It's going to give us, what is this? Static air temperature outside. Well, we're not really worried about that. Where are we at here? 62. So they're about 1. What are they doing in Celsius? Okay. I'm pretty sure I've. This. It's gonna be about 120. It's gonna be about 120. I'm kind of over this system. After flying the MD-80 for so long, I'm kind of just not happy with how all this is going. All right, flaps 2, if it will let us have flaps 2, and that looks like it's flaps 2 set. Brake is good. All right, fantastic. Back to the status page and navigation and all that good stuff. Altitude's gonna be initially 5,000 out of there. I say we just go with a vertical speed. I don't trust anything else. We're gonna climb out at about 2,200 feet per minute. Vertical speed, yes. Flight director's good. VNAV, we'll deal with that later on. Speed, we're just gonna put that to 200. No, not altitude. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Back to 5,000. There we go. Speed. That's what I wanted. Where you at? There, it's on the ground over there. Let's put it to 250. 2, 3, 4, and 50 set. So we'll deal with that in a minute. Yaw damper comes on. Making sure all this stuff is good. Heading, we want to have 310 just dialed in, just in case. Just in case. Nope, not you. Where you at? Right there. I saw it a minute ago. There it is. Bam. All right, 310 set. It's just in case. Everything else looks pretty good to me. I don't know about you guys, but it does look good to me. All right, we're all fired up. Let's have a look at all of our settings. I know I had a wing view and stuff. Yep, there it is right there. We're gonna be just spinning out to the right, it looks like. No, that damn pushback is still there. That's not good. I mean, they really did not push us well. I'm gonna use this other pushback
Cannot
plugin.
start pushback with the parking brake still on.
Oh, I am so sorry. Here you go. Push it a little bit
Pushback
further.
started.
Captain is
Please
not
steer
happy
as
with
normal.
it. We'll steer as normal. Thank you. I wasn't happy with it. I'll use a different plugin for that. All right. Now we're getting pushed back and out because we have to taxi down there for runway 31 left departure. All right, fantastic. I mean, that damn pushback is still sitting there. All right, back it out here. Okay, I'm happy with that.
Pushback ended.
We are happy with that.
Have a good flight.
Thank you. We'll have a good flight. Appreciate it. Pull the parking brake, and all right. After start's done, takeoff, before takeoff is all that good stuff. We're not worried about that. Let's get the taxi in here. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Taxi light comes on, and parking brake's released. I say we get rolling. And if we look here, we want to go to 31 left. I'll show you where it's at. Here on the runway. Got all these runways here. Let's see. 17 there. We're gonna taxi all the way down there. All the way down there. Let's open up AirNav here. I need to have an airport diagram. Airport. KDFW. And we're just still doing our thing here. All right, here's the diagram there. I'm gonna open that up real fast so we just know where we're at. Okay, we got a big old mess. Big old mess here. Let's come to a stop here so we can find out where the hell we are. We just pushed off of Alpha, it looks like. If I can zoom in. Yeah, it looks like we just... Oh my, that's dumb. Pushed off Alpha there, and we're gonna taxi down to... That's 3-5. Why do they want 3-1 left? 1-3 and 3-1. Really? They really want me... I'm not taxiing to 3-1 left. I'm sorry, that's a little outrageous. We're taking off at 3-5 left. Sorry. Not doing that. That's a hell of a taxi for just ridiculous amount of wind. All right, let's continue on. What do you say? Ba-bum, ba-bum. Might as well just take that taxiway down. I think that'll be for the best. I'm used to the FMS telling me what runways to use and all that stuff based off the pre-selected stuff, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I can't explain to you just how weird it is going from the Rotate MD-80 to an airplane like this. It's pretty strange, but that's all right. We will adapt. We will make this flight. We will, we will. Here's Dallas Fort Worth. Bye-bye. It's the main terminal and all that good stuff. And we have the flight plan up. I have a sneaking suspicion we're forgetting something. Let's do RTO on their auto brakes. Let's go. Speed brakes forward to be armed. And so on and so forth. But everything is green. Everything looks normal and great, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Hey Ryan, what's up, buddy? Aviator 141 test. Dun, dun, dun. We are departing out of Dallas Fort Worth, Texas, and we're going to Austin, if all goes well, which that rarely happens for me, especially when I jump from plane to plane. It'll be a learning experience. I have this on auto hide, and I don't know why it's not going away. The taskbar. I mean, thanks. Auto hide taskbar turned on, and you just don't care. Just do whatever you want. Thanks, Windows 10. Ba-bum, ba-bum, bum. We are not going to Denver today. We are going to Austin. Sorry. Not happening. And we're taxing over to 3.5 left because, yeah, 3.1 left. Pretty ridiculous taxi to get over there. I don't know why they would even pre-select that. That's SimBrief though. SimBrief kind of does that sometimes. So you have to ad-lib it and do it, you know, what you'd think it would be normal. 17 right, 3.5 left's right there. That's the runway we're gonna be taking off. So we just got to taxi down here and then turn. And that's what we're gonna do. Let's find out where the center line is on this airplane. Ooh, I'm right on it. About right there. So about right here, lined up with this line. That is the center line. So that's good. I find it hilarious all the people telling me to fly different airplanes. We're not flying anything besides this, so I'm sorry. It's not something you just pop in and out. It's not GTA 5 where we're just playing with an airplane. I mean, this is a flight simulator. It's a little bit different. Can't change out airplanes that quickly. Shouldn't anyway. See, this is yellow, and that's concerning. That's yellow, that's concerning. That's always concerning when you have yellow lights instead of green lights. I mean, we have hydraulics, we have all that. The air is on the APU. Oh, you know what? Let's put that back on both, and let's kill the APU. We don't need that APU running anymore. We get the gens on. Ooh, there we go. Too busy worrying about that crap and not taxiing the plane. So APU's coming down now. Do I like the A380? There's not an A380 out for X-Plane that I like so far, so no. I like the airplane itself, yes. But yeah, no. Let's look at our wing view here. How pretty that is. Got those new winglets. And we are at RTO. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. It's just that flight plan looks a little wonky. But JASPA's showing us, 36 miles there, so I'm going to trust it. It's just so weird that it's 36 miles to JASPA, and yet, we have it set here on the options page for 80 miles range. I guess it's just a straight line, 180. Let's see if the airplane does fly it. I mean, nav is green, so that's good. I'm happy with it being green. I am. Go it this way. All right, this is gonna be our area we're gonna be taking off. Okay, thank you. Brakes. Hitting a bar underneath my desk. That's one of the worst things that I've had with this the rudder pedals down there is that. All right, let's do before takeoff. Fuel quantity is verified. Good to go. Transponder. We'll put that on. There. There we go. All. Auto brakes are RTO. Speed brakes are armed. Before takeoff, checklist is complete. Let's turn our lights on and get on out of here. I don't need a tail light on today. Strobe lights are on. And we are clear for takeoff. So let the flight attendants know. Who's ready to go flying? I know I am. We're always ready to go flying. Let's push the nose down a little bit here on the yoke. All right. And power there. And takeoff power is set. Airspeed's alive. Damn, this thing got up there fast. Speed. V1. Rotate. It's gonna be a little bumpy on the way out of here today. That's okay. That wind is a gusting. There we go. Positive rate, gear up. Bye-bye, Dallas. Bye-bye. All right, keep bringing that nose up there. Pulling it back a little bit. Start our turn to the right here. We're gonna get on course soon enough. Auto throttle selected. We'll hold it at 250 knots. There we go. Trying to follow the flight director a little bit here. And nose down. We're coming through some clouds there. Very cool. One to go. Climb and maintain more than 5,000 there. Oh, come on. There we go. Autopilot engaged. Oh, don't you do that. What are you doing with the altitude? Why would you dive down to the ground? This autopilot is so screwed. I've had problems with this thing before. It's just not right in its brain. All right, we'll take care of that and figure out why it put our vertical speed in such a terrible, terrible thing. Let's go VNav and autopilot select and see if we get something decent. Nope. Why are you diving? Why are you diving? I'd love to know. Okay, we're coming up on we're still flying the airplane. That's fine. There we go. Trying to get to capture this and it doesn't seem like it wants to. It seems like it wants to dive at the ground, doesn't it? Let's try it again. Wow, look at these movements this autopilot does. Whew, that would get you sick. Let's go half bank. We care about we try to care about the people back there, don't we? Let's bring these flaps up. And the auto throttle's got turned off for some reason. This thing. I do not get it. We'll get it under control here in a minute. It should be turning to the left here because this is starting to move that way from the to the FMS. But wow, is this autopilot wonky or what? It's kind of strange. Let's get a closer range here. The map range, so we can see the line. There's the line there. So we're getting a little closer to it. We'll keep it at 20. I like that. The flaps are in, yes. Clean them up. Should start a turn. VNav seems to be working now. I mean, my vertical speed, it was just a little strange. Just a tad strange for me. Where did this guy go? I'm gonna look at this. We got our stuff here real fast. And we can put it back away. Let's climb maintain 280. Altitude selection is just strange. You're not letting me do anything with the altitude. I guess this is going to automatically fly to 280 based on the FMS data. We'll find out, won't we? Soon enough. We're over 10,000 feet. We can turn off the landing lights, taxi lights, ding. And continue our climb out of Dallas. That was a gusty little departure there too. That wasn't too bad at all. It's just very, very strange. I can't explain the feeling of going from the MD-80 systems to this. It's really strange. Who cares? We'll turn the chronometer on. And why that does autopilot, I've had it do this many times when I've flown it. It just wants to dive at the ground on vertical speed. And even though we had our vertical speed set to positive 2200, I might have accidentally reset that by doing something on the departure leg, but I don't remember. But that's the fun part about it. Jumping into a different plane and continuing on. Siku, the time right now is 2:38 p.m. I think you might be able to see it there on the screen. I don't know why the auto taskbar Windows 10 said nope. Nope, not doing that today. Well, that's why I knew the autopilot was going to behave the way it did, somewhat. Okay, we can change the speed mode over to Mach and climb at Mach 0.6. Let's do 6.2 on initially. The thing is I knew it was going to act that way, so that's why I hand flew it for the most part on the departure and kept the flaps in it, because it's notorious for that. So I was like, all right, I'll just do the departure by hand, and then once we get, to the line and start climbing, we'll switch it over to the autopilot. But the autopilot tried to kill everybody on board, so that was cool. Will I ever go to Canada since? Yes, I will eventually. I do like it. Close Skype. Why? New close Skype. I know, guys, I know how to put a notification away on Skype. Doing other stuffs. Yes, we're out of the airspace for the most part. It's a very quick run down to Austin. We're worried about airplane systems, not the computer. For the most part. Get out of riot mode. Skype's been clicked. The Skype has been taken care of. Yes. All right. Let's see. Going back here in the wing view. Beautiful day here in Texas. That is for sure. There's a little airport down there. See it? Got a little airport down there. I'm not even sure what we're going to be doing for the arrival into Austin. We're going to figure that out in a minute because I need to look at the winds. Winds, arrival. Winds are 34015, gusting to 21. 10 statute miles, visibility, altimeter 3011. So, landing on the 3.4s. Let's look at Austin here. Austin. And here is the, so 3.5 left to 3.5 right. We're gonna be landing on 3.5 left. So that's pretty simple. 3.5 left it is. We're 7 miles to Jasper, and then we'll continue on to here. To LL, Windu, Solo, Mistel, Susie. All right, while we're doing that, let's get this thing all set up. Let's go with the arrival here into Austin. It's going to be KAUS. I thought we had that in there already. I guess not. I guess it got deleted when I hit that one. Select the runway. 3.5 left is going to be it. Boop. Go back. Yep, select you. Select the arrival, which is going to be the... I thought I already had the arrival in there, the Susie arrival, but let's see. Yeah, it's right there with the Windu arrival. Is that what it was? I believe so. Yep, Windu transition. All right, that's the one we want. We're gonna have probably double stuff in here. You watch. It loves doing this. Le Mans 3.5. ILS 3.5 left. It's gonna be Charlie Whiskey Kilo. And select the final approach. That one. Bam. And we'll execute that. It will let us. Let's go back to the flight plan and start deleting some stuff we don't need. So Windu's there. Solo, Mislo, Susie. Page 101. It just does not seem right. We'll find out, won't we? We'll find out together. Oh my lord. We'll be at our cruise altitude before you know it. Not too much longer. But you could zoom this thing out. There's the turn there. Okay, so it's technically there. I'd have to open up my Navigraph charts, but I'm not really worried about that. Let's bring our speed brakes back to unarmed. And let's see if we have a climb checklist or anything. No, just a descent. Just a descent checklist is the least of the worries there. Oh yeah. So it does know to go to flight level 280 by the FMS data. So that's nice. It's nice it actually tells you that. Let's look outside. Beautiful airplane. Still climbing up. We'll be to flight level 280 before you know it, actually. And then it looks like the winds changed. They're going to be west at 57 knots up at a winds aloft. Well, it's a little off of what we thought it was going to be before, but that's okay. Lock your windows and your doors. Ryan. Oh, man. Oh, it's not that loud. Do a barrel. Please do a barrel roll. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. How are the spoilers? These things are so finically stupid. There we go. You can have that speed brake just, slightly back out of its detent, and it claims that the spoilers are deployed, but they're not really. That's always nice. Instruments, panel lights, main panel, chart lights, flood storms, all that. Okay. Looks like it's doing its thing as far as we can tell. I mean, we're monitoring everything. Everything's in the green. Everything looks good. The only thing I don't trust is the arrival into here. This is so strange. They have you go to Susie at 20,400 feet, and then they're like, that's it. Let me hit execute again. Aha, there it is. All right, so I need to delete some of these, actually. Oh, there's a turn. Where is it going now? Why are we turning? It's starting it over again? Really? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What are you doing? I changed that, so now we're just, it's like, no, we're just gonna go back to Dallas now. I really don't like this thing. Let's do direct to the LL one, I guess. Or Windu, that'll do. Let's go direct to Windu. All right, that's good. We have multiple stuff in here we need to delete. These need to be deleted. So let's click on you. You go bye-bye. Bye-bye. And what are you doing to me? Back. Go down to solo and delete you. We don't need you. And we have 2 Susies now. We don't need 2 Susies. Let's go to you. I had a feeling it was going to do this whenever I did the did all that mess. All right, so there's that. That's looking a lot better now. Hoof, Smurf, CWK, all that good stuff. All right, that's looking better somewhat. So why is it trying to fly back to Dallas now? This thing is stupid. Why wouldn't you go to Windu? It does. This plane does have its own plans for ride my MZ. It does. It's like, no, I'm doing what I want to do today. No, not what you do. I think what I'm going to end up doing is just deleting this stuff so it can't even go back, you know? Let's do that. Let's just... Oh, no, it won't let us. Okay. I'm fine with that. As long as it wants to continue the flight plan, it's cool. With me. It still continues flight up to 280, so that's good. We are not flying from Dallas to Houston. No, we're flying from Dallas to Austin, Texas. It's not in heading mode. It's in nav mode. Right there. It's green. Not heading. The heading wouldn't matter. I can move the heading around anywhere I want. It's not going to change the airplane. But it's in nav mode, and you can tell right here it's nav and vertical speed, all that good stuff. I mean, it's flying the FMS data, which is okay. It's just the FMS is kind of weird. You have to really do some back-end stuff to try to make it work right. But that's okay. We already did hit execute on the computer, guys, so no reason to do it again. If you do it again, now watch. We hit execute, look what it does. Go back to Dallas, see? That's what I show. That's what I get for showing. Let's go back to window. We're not hitting execute again. It's not gonna be happy. You don't turn off nav mode. Alright, the people that are not talking about aviation, I'll just brush over that. Do I like the Boeing 747, Brian? Yes, I do. I think it's a fantastic airplane. I've been looking at getting getting one of them, but probably not anytime soon. Yeah, autopilot is nice when it works, but I'm just trying to wrap my head around why this thing is doing what it's doing. It's a little strange. Little strange. 747 is actually quite easy to fly. It's not challenging by any means. I think the bigger the airplane is, the easier it is to fly. It's always been that way. But we're not flying anything outside of what we're flying today, so I'm sorry. If you don't like it, I am sorry. Bonjour, Jan. Yeah, the Embraer systems are weird, but continuing our flight to Solo. See, now we're direct to Solo now, so it's correct. If we hit execute, it just wants to start the whole flight plan over again, and I don't know why, but it looks like it. From what I can tell, it has the ILS and everything all dialed in. We'll know once we get a little closer, but 280. So after this LL, which will be the top of our descent there, on the way to Mislow, we'll go ahead and bring the altitude down and let the airplane descend via VNAV. It's funny because when I was flying this airplane, Ty was like, he told me, I think you're trying to fly it a little too legit. Like, this airplane has got very, very light systems, and I'm used to airplanes with a ton of different systems, and it's really easy to make those mistakes because you're like, I want it to behave like what I know, and yet it doesn't always do that, so that's always good. Are there any of those for FSX? Yeah, the Wilco company did all the E-jets, pretty much. For the most part. Come to Iceland. I don't think we can make it to Iceland there, Skin. Petrol. Hey, Peter. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Happy Easter to you as well. Hello, hello. We're just flying along here at flight level 280. No big deal. Actually, let's increase our speed a little bit. Let's try to get Mach 7.2 out of this baby today. I think we can do it. Head down to Austin, Texas. So we're 7 miles to Solo, and then we'll hit LL there, and then which is a GPS fix. And then when we go to Mislow, we'll start our descent down. And we'll see if the ILS is dialed in. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna be shooting an ILS approach anyway. We're gonna be shooting a visual approach for 3.5 left. So I'm kind of not really worried if the ILS is gonna be correct or not, to be perfectly honest. Will I fly the 787 one day? I think I will. I'm starting to do more and more flight sim stuff again on the channel, if you haven't noticed. And the biggest thing is like what we're dealing with here. is that I've been flying the MD-80 systems, you know, for the last 2 weeks plus, you know. And then when you jump from system to system of an airplane, it's a big mental mindfuck. And I think Catch Trader Ty, he does a great job at that. He can jump from a plane to a plane. Me, I'm like, I have to invest a lot of time into learning how to fly a plane and then try to fly it correctly somewhat. What do we have here? This looks like a big old mess of red up there. Not entirely sure what that entails. Got our systems. Looking good. There's the gross weight. It's coming down. Everything's in the green. Everything looks nice. There's the map mode. See, this is what it's showing here, and it looks really, really jank. Right there, doesn't it? Looks like it's gonna have you flying us all over the place. Well, you know what we can do to counter that? Be to open up our charts. We have time to do it, so might as well. Go back to the plan. Yeah, it's gonna be all messed up. We're gonna have to do some deleting of waypoints here in a few minutes. To open up our Navigraph charts 5. And I don't think I have those, so I'm gonna have to go to download those. Let's just do Austin. Austin Bergstrom, yeah, we need to download that guy. Let's do that. While that's downloading, we can kind of get ourselves prepared here because I want to find out what it's doing. And to do that, we're going to have the chart. Which looks like it's there, so that's good. All right. Airport charts. Go to Austin. There it is right there. Let's look at the star. Let's look at the Suzy 2 RNAV arrival. There's our descent. Let's pull our speed back too. Let's go 290 knots. There we go, 290. Let them know that we're starting our initial descent into Austin. And let's look at this thing and try to make some sense of it. What do you say? Sound good to you? Because it sounds good to me. All right. Awesome. Zoom out. All right, so we're coming down. There's Mislow there, then Suzy, then Vader, and then there's Hoof. So that's the runways there. 35 left. So we want to go Vader, Hoof, Mary, Smurf, and Wardo. So let's bring that up one more time so we can kind of make sense of this. So we're going to Mislow now, and then we want Suzy, and then we don't want Windu. We've already been to Windu. That's where it gets all screwed up. What? Where are you going? Windu? No. What are you doing to me? I'm able to edit this waypoint. Well, no, yeah, we certainly are. Heading mode, please. Fly this myself. This is the worst. The default FMS is so bad. All right, I want you gone. So we should be going direct to after we just did there, which was Solo and Mislow. So after Mislow, we're supposed to be going to Suzy, and it's going to Windu instead. So let's go up one. Maybe they have it in there. Yeah, they do. It's right there. Yeah, they got it right there. So we're just gonna go direct to him. What are you going there for? Stupid thing. Alright, we'll go direct to Vader, I guess. Because this thing is just broken. There's Vader there, and then it's going to be to Hoof, Mar, Smurf, and Wuro, which is all there. So that makes sense now. And then we'll worry about it once we get a little bit closer. I'm not really worried about it. I mean, as long as we're going to be doing a visual approach for it anyway, but now it seems like it's going to fly over this massive jargon of a mess. Yeah, if you want something done right, do it yourself. That's so true, U.S. Police Force. And I am doing that. That's what we're doing here. We're flying the VNav. We're letting it do its thing. The navigation on this is just so destroyed. What I would like to do is to be able to delete the ones before it. That would be nice. But it doesn't let you go before, see? Like at all. Which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, it won't even let you edit any of that stuff out, so you just have to deal with a mess on your screen. Nonetheless, we just fly the airplane, do our thing. Look how pretty that is. A few clouds down there, like they said it would be. It's that wing view. All right, so I do know this is Austin, Texas area here because there's that lake, and downtown Austin stuff is right off our nose. So as long as we have all that, we'll just do our own heading and we'll vector ourselves for a visual for 3-5 left, which they want us doing a right downwind for, so we'll probably end up just doing a left downwind for it, to be honest. I think that'll be for the best. Yeah, that's that lake. I know that lake. Smart forward, all that stuff, yeah. So they're going to Hoof. Airplane's like, all right, I'll go to Hoof. I got this. But look at all the jagged lines. And that's because I've had issues with the flight plan being loaded that you get from SimBrief, and then it not working together with the arrivals you do with the FMS. That's usually an issue that I've come across. Weather. Descending. That's good. Thank you. Hey, Nick Fletcher. Thank you, bud. I'm glad you enjoy this. Some people don't enjoy flight simulation, and that's understandable. This flight was just such a joke of a departure and arrival. It is what it is, though. That's for sure. Not too much longer here. Thought we'd see a little bit of downtown Austin, but it doesn't seem to be that case. Ba-bum, 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 bum. $737-800. Yeah, there's no 737s out really out for this yet. Waiting on the IXEG 737 to be released. When that will happen. I have the airport in sight now. That's it right there off our nose. Just to the right there. So we'll just continue doing our thing here. We'll shoot a visual approach for it. No sense in changing it up if we don't have to. But it looks like it's going to have us go way out of the way there. We shall see. Getting this lined up here. Let's go ahead and get set up for a... You know what I'm thinking we're going to do here. I say we do our own vectoring here and get us lined up on the visual for 3-5 left. So let's do that. Let's turn the bank angle off so we can actually make a decent turn here. It's just a bank limiter. That's the airport right off our nose. So we're gonna get vectors. We're gonna cross and then do a left downwind for a 3-5 left. That's what we're doing now. 7,300 feet. I'm gonna slow this puppy down. Slow you down, buddy. Thing is speeding like a bitch. I didn't expect that vertical speed to drop like that. It's like, man, we were doing so good with the speed, and then it's like, nope, it has better ideas. There we go. Arm the spoilers now. There we go. We're slowed down. Gusty down here. Gusty. That's the airport right there, guys. If you're wondering how far away we are. It's right there. We're landing on that runway right there. We're just going to shoot a left downwind and then come in on it. That is what we're doing. Yeah, a little turbulent. Look at this. The wings bouncing. I love it. I'm going to 5,000. I say we're going to go ahead and descend and maintain 2,000. Let's go ahead and go to vertical speed. Is on that. Turn VNav off. Let's go vertical speed down. And we'll change the altitude. Here, let's do that real fast. Down to this guy and vertical speed down. Okay, the thing is acting really dumb. I'm trying to go down to 3,000 feet here, but yeah, it's got other ideas. Can we not go down today? Do you want me to click you or something? Is that the issue here? Vertical speed? There it goes. Wow. All right, cool. We start our left turn now. Here comes the left turn. What happens if you crash? It's a simulator, so it's not like you're gonna have big explosions or anything fun like that. It just resets you. Flight simulators aren't really designed for crashing and whatnot. Actually, you know what? We're fully down here. We can go ahead and go flaps 1. It's gonna help out with our speed too. We're just getting indicated bumps right here because of the difference in the altitude. Bring that vertical speed up, buddy. Here's the airport right there. Gusty arrival into Austin today. I wish I didn't have to look at that thing. Well, you don't really have to. You can just go to look at the systems. There we go. All right, now we're gonna get set up for a parallel here. Just go to 170. Yeah, burp, burp. You know. There we go. So now we're on a nice left downwind. 435 left. Still coming down. Let's go ahead and slow down to 210 knots. The turbulence is bouncing me all around here. Hello, Austin, Texas. All right, there's 3,000 feet. Now it should be easier for us to slow down to what we need to here. There we go. It's doing much better now. Departure into the runway there. Descend and maintain 2,500. Oop. Or it's going to do that instead. Oh my. There we go. Vertical speed. 30 feet per minute. It's good. All right. Fantastic. Slow this baby down. I'm going to go ahead and release the autopilot. I've got the airplane myself. And we're going to turn off the auto throttles as well. Still looking good. All right. Start our base turn. Man, that is some good winds today. Good winds. Gear down. Yep, I know when to go. Still doing a visual approach here. Looking good. Next set of flaps. I wish I had my track IR today. There we go. So looking decent. Next set in the flap. The speed brakes are armed. Gears down, 3 green. Landing lights are on. All that good stuff. We're clear to land. 3-5 left. It's just going to be a rocky arrival with the winds the way they are. We're a tad high on the approach, but that's okay. Coming down on it now. 1,000. That is referenced. Look at that. The speed tape, man. That thing is crazy in the wind today. We got 1 red there. I think we're actually 2 red on white there on the Pappy. Just hard to tell with it washed out like that. Color. 500. Well, that wind is a whipping. 400. Ooh, man. I went a little bit of updraft. We'll put some forward on that one. Ooh, hello. 200. All right, 200 above. 100 above. Landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And we're down. All right. Reverser's out. We're so lightly loaded. We forgot auto brakes too. That's okay. So lightly loaded, it doesn't matter. And 70, 60 knots. Hit the high speed right here. And off we go. That was a really gusty arrival. I wasn't expecting it to be that crazy, but it was. Dude, come on. There we go. All right, let's clear 3-5 left here, and we'll be ready to taxi the ramp, but we'll watch that replay of that landing. It's about as smooth as you're gonna get it on a day like this, that's for sure. I was trying to get that crosswind correction there towards the very end, and we'll see what it looked like from the ground. Let's see what they saw. Oh my, that's pretty far away. Really far away. We were all the way out here towards the Circuit of Americas. There's the sound of it. Let's go this way. Here's the airport. Here we go. Here's the airport. Now we can see it. Let's hit play. Let's see how this landing looked. I mean, you could see that wind was pushing that thing around. Here they come in. The sound level on this thing is really, really finicky with how long away that is. And we were down there. Let's look at that. See that touchdown there a little bit better? About right there. From this angle. Yeah, see, I was dipping the wind, or the wing into the wind there, and then it just came down on us. It was good. Very nice. And we'll look at it from the wing view, of course. Gotta be our wing view. Well, it gotta be this one over here, actually, so we can actually see some stuff. Run over here real quick. 500. Here we go. Now you can see the wing view as if you were there yourself. Oh yeah, you're probably gonna bounce the landing in winds like that. That is gonna happen. 300. Yeah, I'd love to see the FMC model a lot more in this airplane. I think that's the biggest downfall of it. to be perfectly honest.
100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Austin Bergstrom International Airport. I guess the local time there would be 4:13 p.m. Alrighty, back to here. Let's do our thing and let's get out of here. Let's go. Landing light comes off. Strobes come off. We can get that APU started. There it goes. And we'll do after landing checklist. Transponder as required. We'll turn that guy on to standby. We got flaps. Bring those up. APU is coming online. After landing checklist complete. Now see, if I would have had my landing checklist, if I would have done that correctly, then I would have probably remembered auto brakes, but that's all good. We were lightly loaded. That's the entrance of the ramp there. But we'll come down this way a little further and then make a left in there. Oh, there's our speed brakes are still out. Boy, that wind is just pushing this airplane on the ground like that. It's not very legit. What's the wind showing right now? 18 knots. 19. Yeah, see, it's gusting to 2.4. Look at that. I mean, that's pretty good amount of wind for an airplane like that. Just so you know. That's where the lights are out. Lights out? There it is. All right, cool. So now we're good. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. I mean, whew, we dealt with some stupid autopilot stuff, but in the end, we just like said, no, I'm just going to go with heading mode. I'm just going to vector myself and shoot a visual for 3.5 left. It was such a beautiful day. Other than the wind, it was really clear outside, so no reason to not. If we had to deal with clouds or ceilings or something like that, yeah, I would have had to fix it and would have dialed in the ILS. But what are we going to do? Turn this way. Well, these all have auto gates on them. Pretty sure. Go over where this GPU is. Well, yeah, we'll taxi over on this one. There's no other airplanes here. We're the only airplane today. Watch out for the Gate Gourmet trucks there. And a little tug. Jackass on a tug right here. There's a belt loader. Slow down. Okay, we'll let them know we see it. Taxi lights off. And we got a field truck too. That's always nice. Even though airplanes have the right of way, they don't seem to care. All right. So we'll turn left here, and now we'll use the auto gate to park. Remember that line that I said earlier where the center line was? That's it right there. And oh, so that tug just sits there in circles with a ghost man on it. Not even a person on the tug. E-175, that is us. Closer to it here. There we go. There, too far. Well, good enough. All right, very cool. Pull the parking brake. And I think that thing will come out and meet us. We'll find out, won't we? Go off. Off. Yep, you stop. And you go to stop. All right, awesome. Beacon come off. Parking brake is set. Let's do the shutdown checklist real quick. We need to let them know they can get off the airplane. There we go. So parking brake is set. Thrust levers are idle. Start stop switches are off. Passenger signs off. Red beacons off. Hydraulics are set. Parking checklist is complete. Fantastic. Well, nice little hop down here to Austin. It was a little crazy at times, but we definitely got the job done, and that's all that matters. Thank you guys so much for hanging out for the flight. Appreciate it. And enjoy the rest of your Easter weekend. U.S. Police Force, thank you, buddy. Troubles with the plane today. Good stuff. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I will see you all very, very soon.